Once you know what to do, it's just plain and simple. It's not a magic trick. It's not manifestation. It's not anything silly. It's just straightforward. The only way to truly have energy is by sleeping better. But most people don't know how to optimize their sleep. So I'm just going to be saying the most basic things that are easy to follow, that you can definitely do to revitalize your life from an energy standpoint. And once you do this, you're going to be feeling a lot more healthy, and you're going to be feeling like a breath of fresh air, like when you splash cold water on your face after just feeling almost like in a sick manner. You're just going to feel flushed. You're going to feel great after sleeping so well. Now, the very first thing, and probably the most important thing, is fixing your circadian rhythm. Now, what is this? It's just your sleep and wake cycles, which basically just means, simple enough, just the time you wake up and the time you go to sleep. So, how do you optimize this? Well, your body has to learn that now it's time to sleep and now it's time to get awake. So, how do you do that? You go to sleep and you wake up the same time every single day. Every single day. Even on the weekends. Because once you do that, you will go to sleep so easily because your body says, okay, now it's time to go to sleep. So once you lay down at the same time every single day, even after just a week, your body's just like, because it knows it needs to go to sleep. So it just turns off. Now, and then on the flip side, when you wake up, it doesn't feel like you're waking up out of a deep sleep and your brain is just like mesh. When you wake up at the same time every single day, you'll notice that before your alarm goes off, maybe just like even 5 minutes, and it doesn't feel bad. You just slowly start coming to consciousness, and then your alarm goes off. And you might think this is bad because you're like waking up before your alarm, but it's better because your brain wakes up by itself, and then you carry that mental clarity throughout the rest of the day. And that's just about as basic as it can get. Now, the next thing is obviously the time you sleep. I would be realistically aiming, and you should definitely get this because it is so important. 8 hours. It's gotta be 8 hours. It's gotta be 8 hours, non-negotiable. Because you think you're gonna be getting more work done and sleeping less, but the truth is when you sleep more, you're gonna be able to remember things better, you're gonna have more mental clarity, you're gonna be able to just work better. So overall, you're gonna be getting a lot more work done. You're not gonna be having to chip away at hours of your sleep because you're not getting enough done. You're simply just gonna get more done out of sleeping more. So 8 hours, even 7 hours. 7 hours has to be the bare minimum. The least you are sleeping, And now, I'm not gonna say you're not gonna slip up every once in a while because it happens. It's happened to me, it's happened to everyone. But it's just keeping that consistency day in and day out. And then now to get into a bit of the more specific things, if you will. So, just like the cold pillow, turning it around and it feels better to sleep on something cold. Well, of course it feels better because your body is actually designed to sleep at a colder temperature. Now, I don't know what this is in Celsius, but your body sleeps most optimally from 60 to 68 degrees. And you can vary in range, you can make it up to like 70, but 60 to 68 degrees. And this is bundled up. This is covered with a blanket or whatever. And then another specific is But this is super specific. This is just like out of the necessary things. This is just bonus stuff you can be doing. Another thing is sleeping with a weighted blanket, and the reason why is because when your body feels weight on it, it feels like it's getting a hug, and when it feels like it's getting a hug, it just sleeps better for some reason. I don't know the exact science behind that, but it does truly work. And then another specific, but this really isn't that important. This is more of just kind of breathing better. For me personally, and for most people generally sleeping on their back feels the best. But then like they'll move around or whatever, so you can make with that one whatever you want. And then another thing, which is almost a hack to the cold temperature thing, is you can take a really hot shower, or I mean, not even a hot, really hot, it just has to be like a hot shower, or you can be like in a hot room for some reason if you have a hot room in your house, and then, excuse me, and then go to your normal temperature room. It's gonna feel a lot colder than it really is, so that's gonna help you go to sleep easier. Oh, and then some obvious ones are obviously just trying not to get a lot of time on the screen before you go to sleep. I'm kind of a bit of a hypocrite in this sense, but 20 minutes before you go to sleep, just try not to get on your screen. And if you are, put it all the way lowest brightness, or there's even a shortcut that I can't really like show right now because I'm recording on my phone, obviously, but you can make your phone like color with the color tint. And this works on Androids as well, because I showed my dad this and now he actually does it as well. But you can set your phone to be red, which is the lowest like color that affects your eyes on the Kelvin scale, which helps you go to sleep easier. And the reason why is because our ancestors, when they were ready to go to sleep, they were seeing the sunset, and the sunset is characterized of red and deep orange shades. So when your phone sees, I mean, when you see red, and if you do need to go to on your phone and you're seeing red, it tunes your brain into telling you you need to go to sleep. So if you're about to go to sleep, and I could definitely create a more in-depth video if that is what is asked of me. I could definitely create up to like a 30-minute video with every single little detail of how I upgraded my sleep, and now I feel like a flush of just energy and health through me every day, and just pure energy in everything I do. So I could definitely create a full guide on that if that is what is asked. And if you would like anything, definitely put it down below in the comments. Anything health related, gym related, the guide, you know, looks maxing, whatever it may be, I'm always open to anything that is asked of me, so I would definitely put it down below in the comments. As always, thank you for watching. Work hard.